Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War. And today we are going to fight the Battle of Nansemond River. For this fight we are going to attack with 14 brigades. And while some of our units like Osborne and Titball with the Springfield M1855 and Brown, Kirkland and Haggett with the Palmetto M1842 are armed with weapons out of our own arsenal, Hood, Colquitt, Wallace and Eustace are all armed with rifles that we previously captured from the enemy. To support our attack we are going to use a battery of 12-pounder Napoleons, 24-pounder howitzers and 12-pounder Whitworth as well as 20-pounder Parrott guns. As you can see we have a slight manpower advantage over the enemy, but they have more artillery pieces. But I hope that our long-range guns will silence their artillery quickly. The Confederate heavy batteries are well protected behind entrenchment. They can tear apart any Union ship attempting to pass along this section of the river. It's going to be a hard task, but it's mandatory that we destroy these batteries. Your infantry should approach with caution because the Confederate army under Longstreet is a formidable opponent. In about an hour, 3 ironclads will arrive to support your attack. It's advised to coordinate your assault with the ship's arrival to increase your chances of success. Good luck, General. Our men are organized and the battle can begin. The majority of our forces is going to concentrate over here with an attempt to get through the woods up to the rebel defenses, in the hopes that their rifle and artillery fire is going to be far less effective. But while we were organizing our forces, I have noticed further entrenchments over here. A small section of our force is therefore trying to figure out if the rebel is holding up over here and to rout them off the battlefield. Soon our ironclads should arrive and destroy this bastion over here into smoken ruins. Eustace is getting under fire. So far only one man became casualties. And our snipers are moving up as well. We have found enemy units on these defenses and Law is rushing up the hill to capture the fort. I'm going to get Walton skirmishers forward to figure out where the rebels are positioning. And we have found a strong battery of the enemy. Our guns are getting into position and are soon going to be able to open up fire. I'm going to get Wallace skirmishers forward just to harass their guns a little bit, but they need to withdraw as quickly as possible as Law is forming up. Come on, Wallace, open up. Fall back now, fall back now. And there Wallace is routing. A small little test run, only to see if their guns are really that effective, and yes, they are. Our forces are coming up. Parrott guns and Whitworth. Focus on Deering. The rest of our men are well entrenched. I'm going to get Eustace skirmishers reattached. And I'm going to push the men forward. We have found Anderson again, and I'm going to get the sharp snipers behind the enemy line. Napoleons and howitzers, I'm going to get you forward. The same goes with our Whitworths. Our skirmishers are now under fire of enemy skirmishers. Brown, I'm going to get your skirmishers out again. We need to see where the enemy artillery is. Eustace and Haggett move forward and engage the enemy. The same goes with our men over here. I'm going to get Titball skirmishers out just to make sure that our snipers are protected from enemy skirmishing fire. And our men can start their engagement. Parrots and Whitworths, you know your target. Wallace, get further into cover. And your skirmishers can reattach. Soon our gunboats should arrive. And make sure that we can actually start our attack. Kirkland, open up. Titball, open up. on their lead. Your skirmishers are going to hunt down their skirmishers, and our snipers are going to shoot them as well. Now their skirmishers are wavering. Come on, open up again, man. And they're routing. Snipers, you're moving behind enemy lines, and Titbull skirmishers are going to cover you. Our Napoleons and howitzers are opening up as well, and our parrots and withers are already hitting hard with the enemy artillery. Over here I'm going to get Osborne forward. And our snipers are almost in range. Titbull skirmishers are flanked, it appears, by enemy artillery. Titbull's main force, I'm going to get you on the flank of these entrenchments. And I'm going to get Eustace skirmishers also on the flank, even though I'm going to open up their back to enemy artillery. Right now we are slaughtering Anderson, and we have found more skirmishers. Eustace, fall back and cover our flank. We have forced Anderson out of his entrenchment. Eustace, you're only there to support our men. Don't fall behind our line. Titbull, you're getting over there. Soon our artillery is going to arrive. Anderson gathered his men for a short while, but now he's falling back again. Snipers, get further around them. Titbull, get over. Our artillery pieces are still shooting on their guns. And with the arrival of our reinforcements, we should be able to destroy them. Wallace has already suffered 119 casualties. Without anything that would help. Titbull skirmishers, I'm sorry that I sent you into your certain death. Fall back, man, fall back. And we are slowly pushing them back. Kirkland, you can now move forward. Eustace, you get over there. Your skirmishers can reattach. Haggard, get behind them. Osborne, you can move up over here. Napoleons and howitzers, you are going to move up as well. And our ironclads are here. They start to fire at the batteries. Now it is time to charge. Well then. Wallace, get in front of Brown. Brown, you are going to reattach with the skirmishers shortly. Hood, you can move up. Colquitt, get ready. Supplies, get forward. I'm going to send you to the artillery. And over here we are starting to make some ground. Sharp snipers, please try to get the artillery. Kirkland, I'm going to get your skirmishers to also shoot at them. And they are forced to leave their position? Well, don't mind if I use this tactical blunder from the enemy. Man, move forward. Napoleons, shoot across. Howitzers, move forward. The same goes with the Napoleons. If they want to give up this position so easily, we are going to rush in. Wallace, also get their guns. Brown, I'm going to focus you over there to open up the enemy flank. Come on, man. Shoot them, shoot them. Hood, move forward. Colquitt, move forward. General, get to your man. And down here, Eustace has forced back these skirmishers. Now we can form up and shoot the enemy in the flank. Kirkland, you can also move forward. Sharp skirmishers, shoot at Blount. And Titbull, get over there. You're going to force their cavalry back. Howitzers, you also need to move forward now. Eustace, attack their flank. Down here we are unable to charge, but I'm trying it anyway. Wallace is Attacking Brown is unfortunately unable to fire as he is blocked. I hope this wasn't a massive mistake on my part. But I assume that we have to attack multiple times before we can actually achieve a breakthrough over here. Haggard, move forward. Eustace is battling Banning, but I'm assuming that the far more experienced Banning has the upper hand. Kirkland, you're marching in. Snipers, move forward. Titball, you're holding our flank against the enemy cavalry. Napoleons and howitzers, tear them to shreds. Osborne, you're marching up over here. Supplies, get forward. And it looks like the enemy cavalry tries to flank us. Titball, refocus. Snipers, you're doing a good job. And Brown is falling back. Hood can move forward now. And Wallace can form up. Brown skirmishers, you can reattach. Haggard, move forward on the flank of the battlefield. Titball, move forward. Sharp snipers, further harass their guns. Titball skirmishers, move forward. Kirkland and Banning and Eustace are still fighting, and Haggard needs to fight at Longstreet's division. We're now trying to encircle them from up here, as it looks like we are not going to be able to break down here easily. Longstreet's men have abandoned their defenses. I'm going to get Haggard forward and focus on these men. Eustace, you're going to get forward to open up on the rebel flank. Our sharp snipers got hit hard by enemy skirmishers. Titball, move forward. Your skirmishers need to continue battling their cavalry. Osborne is now moving up. And Kirkland is opening on Corps' flank. Haggard was forced back. Napoleons and howitzers, get Corps out of there. Eustace, Titball's men are still running around the enemy flank. Enemy cavalry is now behind us. Osborne, this is your job. While your main force is going to wrap up the rebels. Titball's men are fighting with these skirmishers, and I'm going to charge him in. Howitzers and Napoleons, move forward. Parrots and Whisperers, we are still harassing the enemy good. Down here, Eustace, move down. Kirkland, move down. Haggard, move up. Brown, move up. Down here, Titball is going to take massive casualties, but he's also going to destroy their guns. Osborne, move further in their flank. Come on, Titball, silence them, and then retreat. Their guns are breaking, but their men are getting into position. Their skirmishers now open up. Titball, fall back. Fall back, Titball, fall back. Maybe our snipers can finish the job. We have destroyed the D-ring battery. Our artillery is still focusing on them. And I'm going to make some of our men go forward. Osborne is now a melee. And this artillery fight is far more bloody than I want it to be. Titball, double time it. Sharp snipers are now blocked. Titball, you're going to get over there. And he is now again engaging their guns, and he has destroyed them. Down here we are forcing them back further and further. Guns now focus on Law. Come on, Hood. Dislodge Anderson from his position. Haggard, I'm going to get you forward and shooting on Longstreet. I know you are out in the open. You are in the swampy water, and this is going to cause a lot of casualties. But we do not have another choice. Our artillery is doing a fine job. We are up to 12% casualties, and we are slowly dwindling their numbers down. Sharp snipers, get down. And down here Law should be able to be forced back soon. Eustace is getting slaughtered. Come on man, focus all of your fire on Law. Down here, Armstead is almost forced back. Titbull, you're going to attack Benning. And down here we are attacking their cavalry. Come on man, move forward. I wish I could order these guns who to shoot. But we are making very slow progress. I'm going to speed up time now. Benning's numbers are dwindling. Law is falling back step by step. Armistead is routed. Eustace, you need to move up. And our artillery pieces can now move up to attack the fort directly. Our snipers are now suffering from ammunition scarcity. But I cannot get our guns forward just yet. Our supplies. Okay, down here the situation we see ammunition is good. I'm going to get our guns up. Soon I need to get our supply train down. But for now our guns can continue their shooting. Eustace is forced back. Artillery, open up on course. Afterwards you're going to open up on Garnett. Artillery pieces. Focus on Kasky. Our snipers got shot. I wanted to get them out of the fight and not engage with the enemy, but apparently they run into the enemy. Eustace is back. I'm going to send them over here. Our snipers are back. And I'm going to get them back on Benning. Haggard is still focusing on Garnett. Garnett is now out of cover. Everyone focus on Garnett. Garnett is routing and he has to leave the fort. This is great. Down here our skirmishers are still holding their guns at place. Our artillery is now low on ammunition. I'm going to replace Hood and Colquitt. Wallace, you can form up as well. And it looks like the rebels are withdrawing quicker and quicker now. Colquitt, get up there and arrest the artillery. Brown, you need to move forward. Wallace, you need to move forward. Kirkland, you can now also continue to move forward. Artillery, destroy Armistead. Osborne, move forward. Titbull, move forward. Sharp snipers, get into position. Eustace, you get behind them. If possible, I'm going to let you rest. And we are forcing them back. Colquitt, open up. And he has routed another battery. Now, get in. Everyone else, move forward. General, move forward. You're doing good, man. You're doing good. Down here, Titbull is getting charged. Eustace, open up. I'm going to slow down time. Osborne, rotate your man. Titbull is falling back. Artillery, focus over here. We have nearly captured the battery. And I'm going to get Wallace forward. Colquitt, you can stay over there. Hood, you're going to get the enemy supplies. You desperately need more ammunition. Kirkland, move forward. We need to stop their counterattack. Down here, Eustace held, buying time for Titball to recover. And our artillery can now focus their fire. Haggett, you get up behind Kirkland. And with the exception of our heavy artillery, all of our units are now at the enemy. Course is getting hit hard from every direction. Kirkland, you need to hold. Wallace, you need to hold. Colquitt, you need to hold. But also you need to get into better positions. Hood, I'm going to move you up. Brown, you're getting forward. Osborne, shoot them in the flank. And Haggett, if they get forced back, open up. Eustace, I'm going to get you further into the forest and Titball behind them. Sharp snipers, I'm going to move you forward so that you can harass them. And down here multiple enemy brigades are forced back. Wallace, you can now also hold your position. And this brigade down there, this artillery piece, is the last that the rebel has. Man, fire, fire, fire. We are running out of time. Now man, move up. I do not want to do this, but apparently this was enough. Apparently this counts as a victory, even though we haven't destroyed Stribling. Well, I'm going to take a victory whenever I can. And this victory was costly. We have lost 4,150 brave infantrymen and 2 artillerymen. But on the other side, the rebels have suffered 6,400 infantry casualties and they've lost 42 guns. They've also lost over 500 cavalrymen. And it says here that we have destroyed every enemy battery, even though Stribling survived but was forced out of his position. I assume this is why this victory condition is getting seen as reached. Officer-wise, only Titball got wounded, but we have a large amount of promotions. And we were able to capture 5 12-pounder Napoleons, 6 10-pounder ordnance guns, and a nice array of enemy rifles. And after this fight we are rewarded with $75,000 and 4,400 fresh recruits. Just enough to replace our losses. Our 4th Corps is looking terrible. The men have suffered severely. But we are able to recover from this and a few of our units have been promoted. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and until we see each other next time, I wish you all a great time.